We in the West do not refrain from childbirth because we are concerned about the population explosion or because we feel we cannot afford children, but because we do not like children. Maybe you don't like children, Germaine, and clearly you're comfortable speaking for the Western world. We, in the general sense. Okay then. Every woman knows that regardless of her other achievements, she is a failure if she is not beautiful. Well, I say to you, Germaine, by your own standards, you have not failed. You're a beautiful person, Germaine. Man is jealous because of his amour propre. Woman is jealous because of her lack of it. Amour propre means respect for oneself, or self-esteem if you didn't know. Yeah. I don't know about this, Germaine. I mean, there are clearly men in the world who lack self-respect, and not every woman has self-esteem issues, so meh. Security is when everything is settled, when nothing can happen to you. Security is the denial of life. No. There are varying degrees of security. Your security can be more or less on a scale, if you like, depending on where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. Taking certain precautions is just sensible, can be beneficial. You can't ever be fully 100% safe, of course, the world is what it is, but to label security as the denial of life is an absurd thing to say. English culture is basically homosexual in the sense that the men only really care about other men. Can't really argue with insights like that, can you? No self-respecting Englishman could ever care for a person who didn't have a penis. That'd just be weird and wrong. Culture which isn't homosexual is it's not a culture I want anything to do with, to be quite frank. Freedom is fragile and must be protected. To sacrifice it, even as a temporary measure, is to betray it. Yeah, fair enough, Germaine. I'm with you on that one. We share a common belief. What else does this well-known author and academic have to say? Okay, next. Bras are a ludicrous invention. But if you make bralessness a rule, you're just subjecting yourself to yet another repression. What, I ask in earnest, is ludicrous about an undergarment which offers breast support? Bras can be practical items, surely. Yeah. The tragedy of machismo is that a man is never quite man enough. What does she mean here by tragedy? The unfortunate aspect of, I think. Where does your mind go when you hear the word machismo? What image, if any, is conjured up in your mind? I'm thinking John Wayne. Yeah. Awful. Not a fan. The sight of women talking together has always made men uneasy. Nowadays it means rank subversion. Seeing women talking doesn't make me uncomfortable. Not an issue for me. Not an issue. Comfortable in my own skin. But I don't speak for all men, of course. Just for myself. Germaine says, I think testosterone is a rare poison. It's a steroid hormone, derived from cholesterol, I think. I don't know if this one is true, but I've heard that falling in love decreases testosterone levels in men, while increasing it in women. Interesting, if true. Yeah. And finally, why not walk in the aura of magic that gives to the small things of life their uniqueness and importance? Why not befriend a toad today? Yeah, I remember trying to befriend a toad once, as a child. I'm not sure whether it puked or pissed or shit on my hand, but whatever substance it was which it leaked onto me, that was it for me. Potential friendship was then off the table. Yeah, we went our separate ways. Anyway, bye bye.